Okay, quick update on the Highboy Cummins swap. Doors primed and I've started blocking it. Kept finding little imperfections, so I've got glaze all in a few spots here. It's pretty smooth right now. Right here's where the mirror went. See, I went through the Bondo there, had a little high spot. And down here I still need to put a little more glaze. And up here where the other mirrors were, it was still kind of rough. I mean, it was flat, but not flat. A few little areas down here. There was a little dinger there, not much of one. A little here, little here. But I got that all pretty much done up. It's turning out pretty good. Got this fender. I had to order a new one because my other one wasn't lining up with the shit. So let's kick that on for a second so I can show you what else I got. Anyways, I ordered this one. It was just a shitty Taiwanese one. So I was worried that it wouldn't fit. And I was right in a way. It didn't fit the best, but I made it fit. See, the first problem I had was down here. Oh, crap. I had to wallow that hole out a little bit so I could get the bolt in. I actually broke the clip. I had to weld a nut to it. I had to put a little shim in her to get it where I wanted. That bolt won't stay in there. I'll put a new one in it, but that's temporary shit. Other than that, it's pretty good. I got all this covered up now, or I can show you, but there's I guess I can show you on the other one. Anyways, on the Taiwanese one, this spot weld wasn't right. Let me turn the flash off here. Right here, on the Taiwanese one, it was clear up here. This whole edge was like rolled up, like pretty steep. So I couldn't even get a bolt in it or anything, so I'd drill a spot weld out, pull it back down a little. But other than that, it's fitting pretty good. There is some weirdness right here where they made it, but I think a little bit of Bondo will take care of that, maybe ting that shit in a little. It's doing pretty good. Got the grill bolted in, got this panel. This has all been sandblasted right here underneath it and everything. I'm just testing it for now. It's about pretty much ready for primer, that panel. Anyways, the grill is bolted in. I had to get pretty custom with that. See that bolt there? I had to shim it out with a nut and drill a new hole in the core support to get it in. But it fit. That one fits fine. Those are for the grill. I had to drill that one out so the fender would tighten up. I think it'll go in a little. It's just sitting kind of funky, but I could wallow that out a little bit too. But anyways, it worked. And I'm still gonna have to do a little more work to the grill. And well, quite a bit more work, but I don't know if you can see this down here, but that tab back there, yeah, you can see that, a rusty old tab. It needs to be just a hair longer. You can see I'm hitting the intercooler now, just barely. Without the bolts in it, I've got like a quarter to a half inch of room, somewhere around there. So I'll have to space this out. I might just hack the tab off, pull it out, weld it back together, because that's steel back there. Oh, and I guess you can see this. On my grill, when I took it out the first time, these stupid U-nuts seized on it. So I started spinning it and it just ripped the aluminum apart. So it's got a piece of sheet metal with some rivets through it, and then the clip put back on it. Seems like I can't weld aluminum. I actually had to do that in 3 spots, but it looks fine. I mean, you can't even see the pop rivets, and it's got a little gap there, but well, I guess you can kind of see one in there. It can be massaged around though to where it fits a little tighter. I do the same on the other side. You can see that one really good. And I think back here somewhere there's another one that broke off. And that was another issue I had with this fender. The damn hole for the one in the middle here, it wasn't even in the fender. It's like way the fuck off, clear down. I think it was the middle one. No, it was the bottom one right there. I had to actually drill a hole in the fender to get a bolt in it. There's 2 holes there, but they ain't even close to where they're supposed to be, so I don't know what the fuck they did there. And then I had to wallow that out a little down there too, so I can adjust the fender, kick this in a little farther. But yeah, it's there. I'm still gonna try to straighten it out a little bit. I've been researching straightening aluminum a little bit so I can get it. This door actually turned out pretty good. Had a couple little spots. Here, I don't want to do that, but I ended up doing it anyways because it was pretty crooked. So yeah, should be okay. This ain't even really there. I might sand this off more because the door handle sits here. And that one, slight imperfections everywhere. I mean, this one was kind of bad, but just need more primer on it. Down there's good. It does look like it was bad. I just burned through the surfacer and hit the epoxies all there, which happens. The grill's pretty good. This is why I turned the key on. Had the compressor going. So I got the steering wheel put back together, got all the right parts in here, the spring, the contact, and the new plastic clip. The train horn works good. But yeah, I think that's about it on this update.